This is Vanessa Marshall, the voice of Harrison Dula. We have hope. Hope that things will get better, and they will, especially if you listen to the Star Wars Reactions podcast with Aaron and David. May the Force be with you always.
There's been an awakening. Have you felt it?
In 1977, George Lucas formed a legacy.
The Force is with me, and I am with the Force.
Inspired by mythology, his saga has become a passion for many.
Feel the Force around you.
His legend has become our story.
It's true. All.
One of resistance,
We are the spark that'll light the fire that'll burn the First Order down.
rebellion,
Rebellion is built on hope.
and redemption.
I am a Jedi, like my father before me.
This is Star Wars Reactions.
Remember, the Force will be with you. Always.
Don't adjust your earphones, folks. We're back. That's right. Welcome to Star Wars Reactions. We are back behind the mics, and we are ready to have some fun and just have a great Star Wars discussion this week. So let's get the reintroductions out of the way. My name is Aaron Harris. I am one of your hosts, and joining me is the Chewbacca to my solo, the David Motters. David, brother, long time no see.
Oh man, too long, brother. Pumped to be back on. Just glad to talk about something fun after all the negativity in the world. Just get on, talk the wars, and talk with you. And to Greg McLaughlin, I will say I am ready to react.
Hoorah. That's right. We are ready to react, ready to talk and have some fun. I know it has been quite a while since our last episode. It's been about a month since our last episode, which we had planned on a couple week hiatus, turned into a month. Basically, all the hoopla and chaos around a wedding, all the hoopla before and all the hoopla after. With my daughter getting married, it kind of kept us away from the mics. Well, it kept me away from the mic for a while, and kind of needed it actually worked out really good with family staying in town and everything. But I missed talking to you, David, and it's good to be back.
Absolutely. No, it's just the busyness, the craziness of life, and well, we've been a broken record for years. Family comes first. You've done it. I've done it. You know, you'll say, Dave, I got to get all this done and do it. Boom. Other times I'll say, hey, Aaron, I've got this. You're like, Dave, do it. And then we get together when we can.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We do what we can. So,
Yeah.
but we're excited. We're to be back, and we're jumping back in. You know, every time we come back from like a break like this, we kind of do the same thing. We kind of come back with a random chatter episode just to dip our toes back in the water, and that's what we're doing this week. It's our 12th volume. It's volume 12 of our random chatter series. And if you are new to the show or you haven't heard a random chatter episode, what this is basically us just sitting down and basically jumping subject to subject to subject and just randomly chatting about whatever we want to. There's no set guidelines. There's no show notes that we have in front of us prepared to discuss a particular topic. It is just randomness of Star Wars in whatever fashion we want to discuss.
Yeah.
And it makes it fun. It's relaxing, and it's one of those things you never know where the discussion will go. So I think we've been gone for a while. So, you know, what's going on around right now, of course, in the world of Star Wars, we have the Visions Ninth Jedi series that dropped. Was it last week or the week before? Last week.
Yeah.
That is it's all on Disney Plus to stream. And they dropped all the episodes, it looks like, when I kind of logged in and glanced at it. I will confess, I have not watched it yet. and not necessarily because I haven't had time to sit down and watch shows. Um, if you have listened to the show for a long time and listened to our previous coverage of Visions, y'all know that I have a I guess not necessarily a love hate relationship because I don't hate it. Um, it's more of a like, don't care relationship with Visions. You know, there's a couple episodes in the first season I liked, the rest I couldn't stand. Second season I actually enjoyed. Third season I was like, meh. So, you know, I'm not, now that the Ninth Jedi series is out, you know, will I watch it? Yeah, I'm going to watch it. Is it a priority? Nope.
Yeah.
Nope. Nope.
Yeah.
And I don't mean that as a slight to vision to the Ninth Jedi. I'm sure it's fantastic, uh, but I just watching stuff right now just has really not been that much of a priority. Um, when it comes to stuff like this, I've done a couple movie nights with the family, but that's really it. Um, I mean, I'll give you another confession, David. What's the one thing I do twice a year?
Oh, do the rewatch of Rebels.
I have not watched Rebels once this year yet.
Stop the presses.
I haven't,
Yeah.
haven't had, you know, normally I'd watch it in the spring and in the fall. And in the spring, I just didn't have the time.
Yeah.
And not that I didn't want to, I didn't have the time. And hopefully this fall I have the time because I
Yeah.
can't imagine a year without watching Rebels. Um, Especially when I'm surrounded by Rebel stuff on all these shelves. The fact that I haven't, stop looking at me like that, Chopper. I will get to it. Chopper's over there giving me dirty looks.
Oh,
Uh,
yeah. Giving you the stink eye.
Giving me the stink eye. But but yeah, no, I mean, so yeah, so Visions just isn't a priority for me. I'll watch it and I'm probably enjoy it. And I'm sure there are people out there that have watched all of it already and loved it. More power to you. It's, you know, I came to the realization a while ago that, you know, not everybody's going to like everything, and that's
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
We all have to accept that. You know, there's make stuff for everybody. Some things people will like, some things people won't. In this case, I just don't care. So it is what
Yeah.
it is. And if you've watched it and loved it, you have, honest, truly, I am happy you enjoyed it. Honestly, truly, I am ecstatic that you enjoyed it because when you find something you like, it's no better feeling in the world. So, but I'll get to it. You've watched it all, haven't you, David?
I did. I finished it. You were correct. Last Wednesday, August 5th, they dropped all 8 episodes, and I watched kind of two per night, then stopped for a while. Then I finished the last two on Tuesday, 2 nights ago, and so finished all 8. Nothing was spoiled, you know, because a lot of people aren't talking about it. So, you know, so nothing was spoiled. I had no fears of that and so on, but you know, it was okay. I have said on here before that I did like that first one, where it really sets the stage for the story. Um, the In season 3, there was a second one where Kara, the main character, she gets separated from her crew and is on this massive space station or ship, and it was just a side quest. But this one gets focused back on her trying to find her father. um, I was telling you before we started recording, I like some of the animation, like some the ships and things like the lightsaber battles, but there's other stuff that I don't like, and the way they animate, and it's an anime thing, and it's never was kind of my thing, you know,
Mm-hmm.
growing up. I love Super Friends and Batman, and of course, you know, all the different Scooby Doo, all the stuff that you know I grew up on, all the Hanna Barbera and other stuff, but. Um, Overall, pretty cool stuff. I don't know if I did a Rebel base card Pringles can rating. I was just thinking about that. I guess I would do. I would say maybe 7 out of 10. It's not a 3 or a 4 or 5. But maybe a 7. It's not. I don't think an 8, 9, 10. Um, but maybe 7. That's the first one that came. I'm going with my gut, not above or below, just at a 7. Seven,
Okay.
7 Pringles cans. And I think you'll see it. Like I'm gonna go back and watch it with subtitles. I mentioned to you, I watched it without. I just wanted to watch the visuals, but I'm gonna go back and really kind of hone in on that and see kind of a little bit more detail and stuff like that. But yeah, you know, I don't know. I seem to have more fun going back through Ewoks with you and
Yeah.
uh, going back to some of the old stuff. Even I watched The Faithful Wookiee again, which was
Okay.
out the Star Wars Holiday Special. I watched it. I'm in Disney Plus. I'll click over to that. I don't know what is it, 9 minutes, 11. I don't know what.
Yeah.
It's short. It's short, and I just love it. I just get a kick out of it. The introduction of Boba Fett, but yeah, I look forward to going through droids with you. But those animation styles are a little different too. But I notice I tend to like those more than anime.
Yeah.
So. But yeah, I would encourage people to check it out, see what they think. But I don't know. I don't know if they'll do any more. Or I'm guessing they'll do more visions. But I have a question for you
Sure.
related to this, because we've talked about this a little bit. You spend money to make that, right? You pay these creatives to do this, and it's a lot of work. It's a
Hmm.
lot of work. You can tell. I'm gonna heck hats off. They put a lot of effort into animating this
Yeah.
and story and characters, and you pay voice. You pay the Japanese voice actors and then the English voice actors. So does Disney Plus get a bump in subscriptions that helps cover the cost of this? I
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I don't
I
know.
mean, maybe overseas, maybe here. I can't imagine. I don't hear anybody saying, "Oh, I got to get Disney Plus because of that 8 episode." Now some people will do Andor. They're like everyone talking about the second
Yeah.
season of Andor, and oh yeah, we're subscribing for that.
Oh yeah.
You know, but then people can jump off. But we've talked about how the streaming stuff. I don't know how you make money on it.
I don't get it either. Matter of fact, with the Mandalorian and Grogu movie coming up soon, it's coming out on DVD or
Yes.
Blu-ray, whatever it's coming out on. It's already available for digital download, but everybody's anticipating it coming to Disney Plus. And I read an article the other day saying we might have to wait for it to come to Disney Plus because in order to make more money, Disney actually is apparently considering licensing the movie out to Netflix for its first digital release for streaming.
Interesting.
So, because I've noticed lately on Netflix, uh, the Spider-Man movies are over there, The-
Yeah. Yeah.
and I'm like,
Versus exclusively to Disney Plus. All
yeah,
right. Yeah.
and now they're over on Netflix. So it's like, okay, let's, and I didn't think anything of it
Oh,
at first, but then I read this article talk about Mando possibly going to Netflix first before coming to Disney Plus, and I was like, that doesn't really that doesn't really make sense
right.
in
Because you
my
want
book.
subscriptions to go
Yeah,
up on Disney Plus.
yeah, exactly. I mean, unless they're thinking that the money they can get from licensing it to Netflix for a while will be greater than the subscription revenue. I just don't.
Yeah, that's the
I don't
only
I
thing
don't
I can think
understand,
of.
man.
Yeah.
I don't understand how these streaming companies, especially I mean, get it. I could see the ones that like all the ones that have all these ads in them and this and that. Like we'll watch stuff on my wife and I like watching stuff like The Amazing Race, The Challenge, and stuff like that. All these shows that are on Paramount Plus,
Yeah.
and so it'll run like a TV show does. Like if you're watching it on TV, you'll watch the show, then after so many minutes, it'll actually do a one 90-second to 3 minutes of commercials, like a regular commercial break, then come back. And after so long, they'll do more commercials. So there may be like 3 commercial breaks through the whole thing, maybe 4 to
Yeah.
breaking it up. It's no big deal. Um, but then, so you have that happening. But then again, I also read another article where they're talking about bringing other types of channels to Disney Plus,
Mm.
almost like, so it'd be like almost like a cable subscription at that point.
We're going back to what it
We're
was.
going back to what it was before.
Interesting.
And so it's like, what?
Yeah.
I don't understand the financial things behind it. I don't think honestly, I don't even think the companies that are doing it understand the financial things
Yeah.
behind it, but everybody still does it.
I
So
know. I know. It's interesting to see a big, huge company like Disney. You buy Marvel, you buy Star Wars, Lucasfilm, and then Iger was like, "Man, we're gonna get all of our content on Disney Plus, and it's gonna go gangbusters." And I thought, yeah, I mean, Netflix is big, Disney's got great content, put it on there,
yeah.
but then it just, Anyways, I just was going to ask you. I know we've talked about this before about how do you do this, and I've talked about the attention economy, and it's harder than ever for these movies to get people in the movie theaters, to get people to even watch something that's in their own home,
Oh
Disney
yeah.
Plus or Paramount or whatever, and because there's plenty of stuff to watch or read or look at, and just distracted. Of course, sports too, can take away from all of this stuff. And, once football season starts next month, that takes a lot of eyes and off of entertainment stuff. So anyway,
Hmm.
but I was just curious, like, how do you pay for that? I just can't imagine the number of subscriptions increasing to cover the cost of what it
No.
costs to make up visions like that. I mean, let alone you look at Acolyte and you look at the numbers, and obviously stuff had to be published in England, and they were having to show tax stuff, and
Yeah.
it's a staggering amount of money
Oh yeah.
that the
Oh yeah.
subscriptions did. I mean, I'll go out on a limb. I'm not out on a limb. Subscriptions did not cover that.
No, no, not at all.
You know,
It's, with animation, when it comes to animation versus live action, you actually get away with it being cheaper than live
yeah,
action, because you can do you when you animate it, you're animating the special effects, you're animating the story, you're animating the character. It's just one animation process. Whereas you are doing live action, not only you're paying your cast, you're paying, you then have production time. So you have all the camera operators, best grips, mic people, uh, caterers, and all this stuff that goes into
yeah,
production. Then you have post production, then you have reshoots, and then you have sets, and it costs,
oh,
you can make a animated show a fraction of the cost of a live action show, which is why as good as the live actions have been,
yeah.
and as good as Star Wars does animation, they should stick to animation.
You
When it
said
comes
that
to when it
before.
comes to Disney Plus,
Yeah,
stick to animation, because you have mastered it.
that's a good
Clone
point.
Wars, Rebels. I mean, people didn't like Resistance, but
You,
Resistance was really good. It was
right,
animated beautifully. It was a beautifully made show.
it
Bad
was.
Batch, Maul Shadow Lord.
Yes,
They can
yes,
make animated shows, killer shows,
yeah,
and they don't have to worry about actors or
right,
actresses aging out. They don't have to worry about recasting. They don't have to worry about digital
right,
facelifts.
right, right.
You
Sets
can,
on location, insurance
yes,
on those sets.
You could,
all
you
of
could,
that stuff.
you could, they,
You said it
that's,
before. You did make that point.
I've made that point before.
You
I've said it,
have.
and I really feel that, they need to, especially with them wanting to go back into theaters, uh, they need to divvy up what they're doing. They need, and I said it before, I'll say it again right now. Disney needs to keep the live action, or Lucasfilm needs to do the live action theatrical releases, and they need to do animated for Disney Plus. Because
That makes sense.
because honestly, I think a lot of the complaints about Mandalorian and Grogu leads back to the fact that they're comparing it to the first 3 seasons of The Mandalorian. Okay, so I mean,
Right, right.
all right, I got an hour and I got 2 hours worth of content. Yay! Where are the other 6 that I normally get when the season launches?
Right.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's I don't know. I just
Oh, I think you make a very good
I think Disney needs to do the for Star Wars at least do the animation on Disney Plus because it's successful. It's highly viewed, highly rated, and they do some of the. I tell you, they do the best
incredible stuff.
animation, best animated storytelling, hands down. And I like a lot of the DC stuff that they do with Batman, Superman, all those animated stuff.
Yeah.
Lucasfilm has the market cornered, and thing is, nobody understands that.
Oh, I know. Yeah, I mean they could do some really cool. I mean, what was it last year? Wasn't it 20 years of
Yeah,
Lucasfilm animation, right? It
it
was their
was.
poster out and yeah, 2005 to 2025,
Hmm.
20 years and they it's incredible. And I love that style and what they did was Maul Shadowlord watching that. I went back and watched the final episode again and I'm just like watching Vader. I mean, it is gorgeous, dude. Gorgeous. And great storytelling. And you got Sam Witwer doing them all. And
Yep.
the story's compelling. And like you said, they did not have to go to any place on the continent, on the world or any continent to film. They don't have to all the logistical stuff, all that none of that. So yeah, yeah, I think animation could be the way to go there. Right, how many people have said it? They want to see animated Luke, Han, and Leia doing adventures.
And they could do it.
They could do it. You could do
They could
that.
do it. They could do it. They could very easily do it.
Yeah.
And you could fill in that gap from Return of the Jedi to the sequels very easily.
Oh
You
yeah.
could fill in the gap from Revenge of the Sith to A New Hope
Yeah.
very
With
easily.
yeah. And they started to with Bad Batch, right? After Revenge
Bad
of the
Batch
Sith.
and Rebels, both of them
Right?
took place
Oh,
before New.
that's right.
I mean, it very easily could be done.
Yeah. Yeah. And like you said, the voice actors, they can age, but guess what? They still
Yep.
knock it out. James Arnold Taylor, Vanessa Marshall,
Hmm.
Sam Witwer. I mean, all these people, they take care of their voices and they
Yep.
can still do them for
Yep.
years and years
Absolutely.
and years and years and years and years. Yeah. Yeah.
Absolutely, they sure can.
Right.
And you can even, I mean, like I know, even if you go back into that time period, you could still have James Arnold Taylor, James Earl Jones doing Darth Vader because they
Yeah.
licensed his voice.
Yep.
They AI licensed his voice before he passed away for it.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no stopping what they can do in animation. Um, and I
Yeah.
think it would be
Oh,
incredible. But at the same point, you have this big push for live action. Like I saw there was an interview that Mary shared it in our group
okay.
chat with
Yes.
where Ewan McGregor was like, I want to do more Obi-Wan, pick up where it was left off because at the end of the last series, I was walking off in the desert with Qui-Gon. Force
Right.
goes to Qui-Gon.
Right.
What happens between then and before next time you see Obi-Wan is he's old Ben. What happens in that time frame? That's a great question. I would love to explore that. But guess what? You know,
You-
10 episodes of Obi-Wan season 2 could probably pay for 3 seasons of an Obi-Wan animated show.
Yes, I was just going to say that. And
And if Ewan
quite,
wants to do the
yeah,
voice, Ewan can do the voice. If
right.
not, you have the greatest Obi-Wan standing by waiting for him.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Just
You
call it
got it.
like I just call it like I see it, y'all.
Well, and of course, you remember how they made Qui-Gon look? They put a lot of
Mm-hmm.
makeup on him. They made it look good, and he's, and they filmed it at a distance, and there's, Liam Neeson. But I was just thinking, yeah, I mean, if you're Lucasfilm, pay Ewan McGregor, or James Arnold Taylor on his podcast has talked about how much they make compared to the on-screen actors.
Yeah.
You can make 3 seasons of incredible episodes of him battling crate dragons and Imperial stuff coming to Tatooine and bing and a bang and a boom. And you don't have to go to Tunisia, and you don't have to
Mm-hmm.
hire Ewan McGregor, and you can put some really cool stuff on there, animated, like in the style of Clone Wars or whatever, or even that the style that we know of, right, that I love, all those Clone Wars seasons, and even Bad Batch, and even Maul, that
Yep.
style, and it would be gorgeous.
Absolutely.
Um,
Absolutely. I
yeah,
wholeheartedly agree.
yeah,
Wholeheartedly agree.
yeah,
It could very easily be done.
yeah,
And I'd like to see it.
yeah.
So who knows? Maybe we'll get some announcements this weekend.
Yes,
Because this weekend
yes, yeah,
D23 is going on. And actually, we're recording this Thursday night, the 13th, and D23 kicks off tomorrow, the 14th. And I pulled up the Lucasfilm schedule for D23, and I was checking it out. And there was a couple things that jumped out at me that, I kind of wish I was there to see.
yeah,
So I'm going to have to pick some people's brains that I know are there afterwards to hear what they said. But um, one of the ones I personally would like to have gone to is at 10 o'clock. And these are all Pacific time for California because it's in Anaheim. Is 10 o'clock, 10 a.m. Pacific time tomorrow, Friday the 14th. It's a Lego Star Wars
yeah,
panel with Shelby Young, the
yep,
voice of Leia in all these Lego movies, and she's done other Star Wars stuff as well. So, and also, so that then at noon Pacific time tomorrow. So we're in Florida, so that would be
three,
3
three
hour
hour
time.
time.
3 hour time.
Yep,
They're doing an Ahsoka panel
yeah, I saw that on that list.
with Iman Esfani, who
Mm-hmm.
played Ezra.
Yeah,
So that, I mean, I'd love to see that. Then the other panel I want to see is on Saturday. No, Sunday, excuse me, Sunday, uh, at noon Pacific time on Sunday, which is Inside Mall Shadow Lord.
yeah,
And
yeah.
they are sitting down with uh, head writer and executive producer Matt Metznovitz.
Miknovitz.
Metznovitz.
Well,
Ah,
I think we could say Michnovitz. I think, yeah, I've heard his name said, and Matt Miknovitz. I think it's
that guy.
Miknovitz. Yeah, that guy, Matt M.
We'll call him Eminem.
Yeah, yeah. He went to a thing called the Forest Moon Festival this summer back in May.
Really?
That's a three or four of them, and he went there and he spoke. And it's kind of a growing kind of thing that they have out there to celebrate that the Return of the Jedi was filmed there. And he went up, was there. Kyle Newman was there. They did a screening, I think, of Fanboys. Kyle Newman was there
Yeah.
last year as well. Of course, Kyle Newman this past weekend was at Rebel Scum Con,
Upcon
and they did a fanboys kind of get together.
reunion. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, no, Matt Miknovitz, yeah, I think he's a cool guy, and he's done a lot of really cool writing for Star Wars over the years. And
Yeah.
so, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Between not just Maul, he was involved with Bad Batch and
yeah.
Clone Wars and Rebels, and yeah, he's done them all.
Yeah,
And Resistance. He's well versed in Star Wars. So that
mhm.
would be to me that would be an incredible panel to sit in.
Yeah.
I would love to sit in those,
Yeah. Yeah.
but there's so many more. They got a dozen panels between Friday and Saturday and Sunday that they're doing at D23,
Yeah.
covering all aspects from Lego Star Wars to Ahsoka to Mandalorian and Grogu. Doug Chang's doing a panel about designing Mandalorian and Grogu. I mean,
Yeah.
so that would be a fun one too. So
Yeah.
a
Yeah.
lot,
Well, we'll
lot of
get
fun
updates.
things.
Yeah. We'll get updates from StarWars.com, and hopefully some videos. People will post some videos of those. Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. I'm sure they will. I'm sure they will. I'll be keeping an eye out for them this weekend, and I'll be watching. So,
That's right. That's
so,
right.
so of course, anything else you wanted to talk about? Because I'm looking at the time and we're kind of starting to
Yeah.
run tight on time here. But
That's
anything else
okay.
you want to
Yeah.
hit on before we start going through a wrap up?
No, yeah, I was hoping we would talk about, kind of Ninth Jedi going on right now.
Yeah, sure, it is.
We did, that's going on, and then, D23 coming up. Um, I think the only other thing you and I talked about throwing out there was September 5th. It sounds like we're getting Mandalorian Grogu Lego animated.
It's September 2nd.
September 2nd, sorry, September 2nd. Okay.
We are getting a new Lego special, Star Wars, The Mandalorian, from Lucas, to be on Disney Plus. Um, it's a the way they describe it. It's an animated galactic adventure that celebrates your favorite stories and characters from all three seasons of The Mandalorian.
Okay. Okay.
So
Okay.
it'll be interesting to see. Apparently, oh, apparently, if you're at D23, they will be doing an early screening on Saturday.
Oh, okay.
Let me go
There you
back to
go.
let me pull up the schedule, see when that is Saturday. Uh, it's not on the calendar, so it's probably something that they're doing special after hours or something. I don't know. I don't see it
That's what I was wondering.
listed on this calendar.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's apparently they're according to this D23 is doing a exclusive early screening. So check it out if you're
Yeah.
there. Otherwise, you can hang out with us and wait till September 2nd. We'll watch it and we'll review it.
September 2nd's coming real fast. So, yeah.
I can't believe that, dude.
Unreal.
How are we already in the middle of August?
I I was just thinking we were getting ready for Mandalorian Grogu May 22nd, and I'm like, how is it basically 3 months after that movie? I
Well, it's
can't.
like we were talking before we started recording, and
Yeah.
you brought up the fact that it feels like just yesterday we were at Ocala Comic Con,
Yeah.
and we're a month away from Ocala Comic Con again.
Next month, I'm like, we were just there with Steve Bloom and
Yeah,
Vanessa Marshall and Taylor Gray and Tia Serkar and Nika Futterman, and
yeah,
we just did that.
yeah.
Oh my gosh, it's ridiculous.
Oh yeah,
But
absolutely.
uh,
It's crazy, and I still think back to that. That's still the best trip ever. My gosh,
that
such a
was that
great
was big
trip.
time.
Such a great trip. And I was scrolling through pictures last night, looking at. I was up late and I was just scrolling through the pictures, looking at it again, and I'm like, out of everything that went on, everybody I met, I was looking at the picture of me with Katie, and then with Vanessa and Steve and Ezra or Taylor,
Yeah,
and everybody. I'm like, out of all of them, the one that probably left the most indelible mark on me was Tia,
yeah, yeah.
because that really touched me.
I
So
I'll tell you, the Rebels voice cast, they love you. I don't know what it is. They see you. I watched it, man, and they wanted to talk with you.
yeah,
They're not as interested in me, but they're really interested in talking to you, which is I'm thankful for.
yeah,
So you really got a lot of love from the Rebels crew, and I'm glad.
yeah.
Yeah.
It was good, and we got Ocala's going to be fun this year too. I mean, Ocala, where's that guest
Yeah.
list for Ocala Comic Con?
Giancarlo
You know,
Esposito,
yeah, I'm pulling it up now because I
right?
can't remember. So, Giancarlo Esposito is going to be there. Of course, Moff Gideon.
Yep,
Uh, Diana Lee Insanto is going to be
yep,
there.
yep.
Uh, I just blanked on her name. Elizabeth. Dadgummit.
Oh, or you
Her
mean
character in,
Morgan
in
Elsbeth? Morgan
Morgan
Elsbeth.
Elsbeth. That's it.
Yes,
Morgan
yes,
Elsbeth. Then, of course, the one I'm actually probably the most excited to see is Rory McCain,
yes.
who everybody, if you watched Game of Thrones, you'll know him as the Hound. But he is replacing Ray Stevenson as Balin Skull in
Yeah,
Ahsoka season 2. So he'll be there. Um, there's some
great.
more.
Yeah,
No Shard Dal will be there. He was Vice Admiral Rampart
yeah.
in then Lateef Crowder, who's one of the doubles for the Mandalorian, he's going to be there. And if you like non-Star Wars stuff as well, Billy West is going to be there. If you like Animaniac, or not Animaniac, Carabast,
Oh, she in
Futurama,
yeah, Futurama. Yeah,
Futurama. He's done a whole bunch of stuff. Doug, Futurama. I mean, he's all over the place. He is Bugs Bunny and like the Space Jam movies. I mean, he's huge. Ren and Stimpy. I mean, he's just all over the place. What
yeah.
very talented voice actor. I'm surprised he hasn't been in Star Wars yet.
I know, I know.
Uh,
But it's quite a
but
list.
it's a great list. It's a great lineup for Ocala. So I'm looking forward to that again this year. So we'll be there. So y'all should join us.
Yeah, we're gonna have a blast. More
We
Star Wars fun. Yeah,
we always do, and we'll have swag.
that's right.
So all right, all right, all right. Well, of course, we would love to hear from you as you catch up and discussing all of the wonderful Star Wars stuff. You can hit us up at any time. Of course, we are on Facebook and X at SW Reactions Pod. We're on Instagram, Threads, Blue Sky, TikTok, YouTube, um, and Pinterest and Tumblr, all at SW Reactions. You, of course, can email us, swreactions@gmail.com, or leave us a voicemail at speakpipe.com/Star Wars Reactions. You know, for a month off, I got that pretty good.
That was impressive, dude.
Not bad, not bad, not bad. So, David, if somebody wants to talk Star Wars with you, how would they go about doing that, buddy?
Well, very straightforward. Either, send something at Instagram. I'm at David Motters or any of the show socials.
There you go. There
Yeah.
you go. Of course, best way to get a hold of me is through any of the show socials, or of course, you can hit me up on my personal X or Instagram at TAHarris121079. Would love to hear and talk Star Wars with you. Why did I go Russian? Anywho. Well, David,
Yes.
I got a month to make up for,
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
but I'm going to be merciful
Okay.
and only do the one.
Okay. praise, praise Jesus.
That's right, folks. It is time for the Star Wars Dad Joke of the Week. The segment is back and better than ever. So here we go. Are you ready, David?
I am ready.
All right, here we go. Hold on. I got to make sure I'm on the right page. Yeah. Okay. Obi-Wan Kenobi used to eat facial hair. Did you know that?
No, I did not know that.
Yeah, then it grew on him.
Oh my. Wow. Wow. I know, is that from that's the second book of jokes by
Yes.
Kelly Knox, right?
Yes, that's the
Yeah.
Dad Joke Strike Back book by Kelly Knox.
Nice.
The
Nice.
second. I'm waiting for Revenge of the Dad Joke.
Oh yeah.
Which is
she's got
it better be. I hope that's what they call it. They continue the pattern.
You know she's
Yeah.
going to do 3 of them. She's
Oh,
going to
she
do
has
3
to.
of them.
It's trilogy. It's got to.
Yeah.
Give her time. So,
Yeah.
so, well, David, it's been a great to be back behind the mic with you, my friend.
Yeah, wonderful to talk Star Wars with you, and we're just random, right? We just go all over. It's fun.
We did go all over, that's for sure. So, well, thank you everybody for returning and joining us again. We've missed y'all. We appreciate you. We appreciate your patience and understanding as we took this extended leave. It was longer than we anticipated. We appreciate each and every one of you. Love y'all, praying for y'all. Hope you all the best. Remember, do something kind for somebody and just make the world a little bit better every day at a time. Remember, this is your place for elegant discussion for more civilized age.
This podcast is not endorsed by the Walt Disney Company or by Lucasfilm Limited. It's intended for entertainment and informational purposes only. The official Star Wars website can be found at www.starwars.com. Star Wars. All names, sounds, and any other Star Wars related items are registered trademarks and or copyrights of Disney and the respective trademark and copyright holders. All original content of this podcast is the intellectual property of Star Wars Reactions unless otherwise indicated. Star Wars Reactions. Elegant discussion for a more civilized age.